Good afternoon, everybody. Mike here with Alderman Chevy GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. Today we're looking at the brand new 2025 Chevy Malibu in a beautiful lakeshore blue. Now, this thing was just recently washed, but stepping back from afar, you can't really see that until you get up close here. Still a little bit dirty on this windshield, but like I said, take a step back and you're not going to be able to tell the difference on there. You're going to notice the classic Chevy bow tie on the front fascia here of the vehicle. And as we get up closer here, you're going to see you have your regular LED lights and you have a projection style LED light as well. Down here you do have your turn signals. We got our Firestone tires on here with a beautiful aluminum rim with your Chevy bow tie on there as well, and that beautiful Malibu emblem on the side of there as well. One of the cool new features of this vehicle is you do have the keyless entry on both of the front doors. All you have to do is have the key fob on you, push the button, and you can lock and then unlock the vehicle as well. We'll take a look at some of the cool features in here in just a few moments and go over those. First, we'll hop into the back seat real quick. Now about 5'11", and I still have plenty of room that I can still kind of stretch my legs out here. You will notice that on this you do have a kangaroo style pouch in the back here, and you do have a 9-volt plug right down there. There's a really cool cloth design here, and you got some storage space in both of the back doors here. Now when we get into the front here, you will notice on the door you do have your auto locks right there. You do have your power mirrors and your power windows as well. You do get the auto headlights on this vehicle, which is kind of nice depending on the weather or the time of day. As long as it's set to auto, you are going to, or the lights are going to turn on for you, which is a cool feature to have. You don't have to worry about it, kind of set it and forget it type deal. And you do have the auto high beam intelligence on there, which is kind of a cool feature to have as well. Now this is a push to start vehicle. All you have to do is have the key on you and you'll be able to just push that. On the steering wheel here, you are going to notice that you do have a couple different clusters. On this cluster, you're going to have your cruise control options, but you also have your forward collision alert, which is kind of a cool feature to have on the vehicle. You can set it on the front there as to how close or how far away you want to be from the vehicle in front of you. So that way, if they happen to slam on your brakes and you're not paying attention, you're not going to slam into the back of them. You also have lane keep assist on this vehicle, which is also nice to have. That way, if you happen to go over those white lines, the vehicle is going to alert you and it's going to help guide you back into the lane. On this side, you have your regular controls for your audio and your voice controls. And then you'll notice in there, if we just push the buttons on this side right here, you're going to be able to kind of scroll through some of the different options that you have. So your fuel economy, your remaining oil life, and then your speed on here. You have your regular gas gauge that typically comes in the vehicles, and the temperature control as well. On the infotainment center here, you are going to have touchscreen options, which is kind of nice. You'll have your audio options, your phone options, your Wi-Fi. You'll have your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and your OnStar services as well. And then you can kind of get into this, your time and date, your language, the phone, your Wi-Fi networks, your Wi-Fi hotspot, all these kind of cool features that you can kind of play around with as well. You can also set things to remind yourself to take a peek in the rear of the vehicle, make sure that you're not forgetting the kiddos back there. Your buckle to drive, so if you are not buckled up, you won't be able to put the vehicle into drive. Then you have your collision options and detections, lighting, power locks and doors, the remote lock, unlock, and start your teen driver, and your valet modes. So a lot of different options on this vehicle. Another really cool feature about this is if I throw this into reverse real quick, you do have a backup camera on it. So that's kind of a cool feature to have. It comes in handy. It will alert you if you get too close to something. If you take a look down here, you got your regular temperature controls here. You do have your auto start and stop on the vehicle. You do have parking assist on here and your traction control, as well as a nice little cubby spot down here with your electric braking. Middle console right here, you do have quite a bit of room in there. We'll kind of store some objects as well. I really like how they put the cloth around the interior of this vehicle. I think that it kind of goes really smooth with the chrome accents in the vehicle, as well as the plastics in it as well. Now if we just hop out real quick, you do have the option on the vehicle, or on the keypad, to open your trunk automatically. You do have your backup camera there. You do have quite a bit of space in the trunk to store some, to store whatever you'd like back here, pretty much. And then you do have these tabs as well on both sides. That is going to fold down those seats so you can store even larger items in here as necessary. So really cool feature. There's a huge amount of space in this trunk. You do have your tie downs as well in here, which can come in handy as well if you need to tie something down. Come over here, your gas tank is right over here, and you do have the capless gas, which I really enjoy because A, you don't have the gas cap hanging down scratching this beautiful lakeshore blue coloring of the paint, but also I don't like touching it because you get the gas on your hands. Not a big fan of that. So this is kind of a cool option to have as well. If you have more questions about this vehicle or would like to schedule it for a test drive, give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Mike, or stop on down 65 Windcrest Drive right here in Rutland, Vermont, right off of Route 7 South.